everyone, welcome back to a new video. In today's video we're going to be using our Madam Glam gel polishes and we're going to be doing a little bit of Valentine's. We're going to have a little bit of love in the room today, in the screen today. I'm going to be using All the Way Up. This is one of my favourite. It's like it's a pink, but it's like a nice pink. It's that kind of pink that I like. Kiss or Lie. This is going to be our standout colour. I like this one too. And then this one, it's pronounced Belle Epoque, but I like to say belly poke because my children poke my belly quite a lot. I think it has something to do with the fact that it wobbles when they poke it. Anyway, too much information. So I'm going to take the belly poke. It is belly, it's Belle Epoque. I think it's how, it just sounds funny. I had to Google how you pronounce it and it's Belle Epoque. But it's not, for me it's Belle Epoque. So I'm going to apply 2 coats of this to this nail. I can't remember what other nails I put it on. Well, I think I put it on 3 nails, but you'll find out as we go along. I didn't really know. Oh, I just look at that. Isn't there something just magical about smooth gel polish applied to a nail? Oh, I just love it. All the Way Up is going to go on the next nail. I just wanted to show you what these colours look like, mainly because they're so pretty. And then, oh my god, Kiss or Lie is stunning as well. So this is the second coat of All the Way Up. I just love this kind of shade of pink. There we go. Oh, aren't they nice? Oh, I love them. I'm gonna, right, this is the, oh, can you see I've put another nail covered in Belle Epoque, but for this nail I'm putting Belle Epoque at the top and All the Way Up is going to go at the bottom, and then there's going to be like a diagonal line where they meet because we're going to draw on the word love. Love. So I'm only going to put 1 coat of each on this initially. So I'm going to pop that. You might need 2 though. You might need 2 on a natural nail. Then I'm going to take Kiss or Lie. And I've put a little bit on. Do you know what? I've got some really nice palettes. And I don't know what it is, but I always go back to, I think it's because I can't be bothered to get them out my drawer. I literally look for whatever's closest to me. And then I just use that as a palette. So I'm using my Nat Mug. No, it's not Nat Mug. It's Natalie Mugridge, the Ultra Fine Detailer Brush from Nail Sugar. It is out of stock at the minute, but it will be back around, I want to say around Easter. Hopefully just before Easter it'll be back. I know it feels like ages, but if you missed out the first time, I promise you it will be worth the wait. I love mine so much. I know I have to say that because it's kind of like my brush, but I genuinely love it. Like, oh my god, I love it, like the word that I'm painting on with it now. Yay. So I'm just drawing out the word love, and then once I'm happy with that, I'm going to pop it in the lamp to cure. And then at the bottom I'm going to put another coat of All the Way Up because I wanted to, nudge it up to the bottom of the word love, just to neaten where the colours met underneath the word. I hope that's making sense. So I'm going to use my detailer brush to do this because I couldn't do it with the brush that's in the pot. Otherwise I would have probably gone over the letters. So just neatly. You can go in the middle of the O as well. I wasn't feeling brave enough, so I just kind of left it as it was. I thought I don't want to tempt fate here. You could either use Belle Epoque or you could use All the Way Up for inside the O. It doesn't matter. There we go. I'm going to leave it like that though. Pop it in the lamp. And then I am using, I ummed and ahed whether to make this set shiny or matte. And in the end, I know lots of people like shiny, so I kind of went with what I thought the majority would like. So I'm using Madam Glam's No Wipe Top Gel to go over this nail. I'm doing them like one at a time. I'm not really quite sure. I think it's because I don't have to actually do clients. And oh, you're right, here we go. You need a dotting tool for this next bit. I went off on another tangent, just ignore me. So I'm going to do some hearts. Now to do hearts, you just need to put 2 little dobs next to each other. and then one little daub underneath in the middle of those two, like that. It looks like a little bit of a Mickey Mouse face, but don't worry, that's fine. That's kind of what you're aiming for. And I'm going to put these all the way down the nail. If you want to, you can use the detailer brush to even out the sides. I'm going to put the hearts on, then I'm going to take my detailer brush and I'm going to use that to level up the sides. You'll see what I mean in a minute by leveling up the sides. And I want to make sure that these are roughly in some kind of, what's the word? I want to make them slightly uniform. I don't want them to be too random, because I'm going to put dots in between them and I want to kind of know where the dots are going. Okay, so that's the last heart. So now I'm going to take my detailer brush and I'm going to just, like, can you see what I'm doing? I'm like lining up the sides, making the sides straight. Oh, excuse the state of my nails and my hands again. I've got contact dermatitis on one of my fingers and I've been picking my nails. I don't know why. I don't know what's up with me at the moment. There we go. Anyway, look, those are the hearts done. Ignore me and my, oh, woe is me. Now I'm going to use the dotting tool to place the dots on, and we're using the Kiss or Lie gel polish to create the dots because we want a different colour. And I'm going to put that sort of between the hearts, again, kind of uniform. I don't want them just to be random. Although you could do that. There's no reason why you couldn't do that. There's no right or wrong when it comes to nail art. You just got to, you know, just play around. Well, when I say there's no right or wrong to nail art, I suppose there kind of is sometimes, but in this case there is not. Just do what you want. Or do what your client wants, actually, more importantly. Otherwise, they won't be too happy with you. In fact, they might be, because you might, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now. Go over the top with the no wipe top coat. Right, so moving on to the next one, I'm going to take Velvet Matte and I'm putting that over all the way up, all over one of these all the way ups nails, because we're going to use some ink on this one. I'm going to pop that in the lamp for 30 seconds. Oh, all Madam Glam gel polishes and their top coats cure for 30 seconds in a LED lamp. This is the Red Velvet ink. I love this one. I'm going to put this on the nail that we've just matte top coated, and I'm making a diagonal kind of ink trail. You could put as much ink, or actually I just felt this much ink was perfect. And then in a little dapping dish I've got some it's acetone, and I found this brush with a point. This is it was, I think I got it off eBay and it came in a set. I originally wanted it for doing, what's the aquarelle? I wanted it for doing that, but I haven't used it for that. Anyway, I've just gently dipping it into my acetone. I'm not flooding the brush. And you know how you would draw roses onto a nail? Well, we're kind of doing the opposite. We're taking away, like normally you'd put your gel on the end of the brush and then draw the heart, the flower, the rose. Well, we've put the ink on and now we're kind of taking it away. So we're going to just wet the brush. You don't want to over wet the brush, otherwise it will leak into the ink and it will just spread it, and you don't really want to do that. You want to gently remove the ink where you want the petals to be. So it's pretty much like drawing a rose, only you're kind of going over it and taking off the ink. I think I'm making sense. I probably repeated myself about 50 million times, but not 50 million, that was a little bit of an exaggeration, an absolute over exaggeration actually. And so I'm just going to let you watch what I'm doing here. It's very, you don't want to completely take the ink away, you just want to get some definition, I suppose. It's almost like a kind of a ghosty look. Is that the right word? I don't know. But you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to make one center rose and then I will, yeah, so you see what I'm doing. Like, I'm making the petals by moving that ink. There we are. I think that's pretty much it. she says, carrying on. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to leave it like that. I think that you can leave it, you can just do one if you want. I decided that I wanted to do one at the top as well and one underneath that, so it kind of carried on across the nail. I'm not going to show you me doing the other two, but this is me almost finished. There we go. So you can see I've got one above it and one below it. It just kind of carried on the design. I just thought it looked quite nice. And then again, we're going to use the no wipe top gel to top coat this nail. While I was faffing around, I don't know what happened, but the other two nails that I haven't done anything with, I'm pretty sure I didn't top coat them, but they kind of lost their tacky layer, which was really weird. Honestly, it felt like I top coated them, but I hadn't. At least I don't remember, maybe I did. So anyway, I ended up buffing this one, and I took it off the stand because I wanted to draw a heart, and I find it easier if there's no other nails beside it. I hope, yeah. So again, I'm using my detailer brush here. And on this nail, we're going to use the Kiss or Lie gel polish that we've got on the makeshift palette. And around 1/3 of the way down the nail, I'm going to draw this was really difficult because this particular gel polish is really pigmented and it's a nice thin consistency, whereas some of the Madam Glam gel polishes are pigmented but a nice creamy consistency. And I don't know what it was about this one, but it kept wanting to bead up on my brush, so it was a little bit, I kept having to wipe it on my thumb so that the colour didn't bead up. It's weird. I'm not sure that you know what I mean, but I think you might know what I mean. Anyway, I'm going to draw out a heart, and then we're going to leave the centre of the heart plain, so you can just see the belly poke colour. Belly poke. It just sounds really weird, doesn't it? And then using the brush inside the bowl, I'm just going to go around the outside of the heart with the Kiss or Lie gel polish. And then I'll pop that in the lamp to cure for 30 seconds. Don't worry too much at this point if your heart is a little bit messy, because we are going to give it another coat, so we can just go around the edge. And this is the point here where I'm going to go around the outside and just neaten up any like brush strokes that might have gone, you know, a little bit inside the heart. It might, obviously if they've gone inside, it might shrink the heart a little bit, so just bear that in mind. But I'm just going to carry that on, and then I've popped that in the lamp to cure, and then we're going to go over with the non-white top gel again. I kind of wish I'd done this set matte now, but never mind. There we go, that's going to go in the lamp for 30 seconds. And that is the set finished. I hope you like them. I actually really like them. Do you know what? I've got some laminated Madam Glam paper that I haven't used. I must get it out and show you for the next video. Anyway, this is the finished set. I hope you like them. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. You can get 30% off any Madam Glam gel polishes and top coats, etc. using code NATMUG30. I'll leave all the information in the description box below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you lovely lot on Thursday. Have a good Wednesday and Tuesday. Bye.